Hi, Facebook. How are you doing? How are you doing? Hi, YouTube. Hi, YouTube. How are you doing? Hi, Facebook. How are you doing? I was getting backwards. I swear. Okay, let's see here. Okay. Okay. So, I am going to go ahead and read you out the ingredients first and how much of each ingredient. All right? First, I'm going to say if you come on, say hi, say hi. All right? And if you watch the replay, come on, comment hashtag replay so I can see how many people watch after I post this. All right, guys? And on YouTube, I've got the Cash App. And hold on. I'm doing it right now on Facebook. There you go. And there's the Amazon wish list. All right. Now you see the star comment. It'll be up in the comments near the top to read it because I'm going to pin the Cash App. All right. All righty. So this is Crockpot chicken and rice. All righty. Crockpot chicken and rice. All right. So I've got the chicken right here. Okay. That'll be the first thing I'm going to put in the crock pot. All right. So let me move the carrots and the cucumbers and the celery. All right. So let me put the chicken in the crock pot so I can, because I don't have much room to lay it anywhere. Then I will read you off the ingredients. Okay. All right. So let's open this. Let's take off the plastic. All righty. I'm going to put the chicken in here in the crock pot. All righty. Let me throw this away. Oh, I was going to go over there for the trash. I forgot it's in here. All righty. Let me rinse this bowl.
How much went to go drop the car off?
Why did he drop you guys off first?
Because we were passing it.
Oh. Alrighty, I'm washing my hands because I touched the chicken.
I know. They can't get mad if it's legal. Well, it's like Smash Bros.
Alrighty. Alright. So I got the chicken in the crock pot. Alrighty. And I will read you the ingredients. Okay. So the ingredients that you're going to need for this will be, now you can double it, but I don't think too much in a crock pot because it only holds so much. It doesn't hold a lot. So so the ingredients is 1.5 pounds of boneless, skinless chicken breast, okay? 1 small onion chopped, about 1 cup. 3 carrots peeled and chopped. I did a little bit more than 3 carrots because I wanted a little bit more. Plus, a lot of them in that bag that I bought was small. So And then 2 stalks of celery chopped. I did about 3 or 4. You know.
I shall be blue.
If you want to add a little more, a little less. 1 cup of long grain brown rice, but I'm doing white rice. 1 tablespoon of minced garlic. 1 tablespoon of oregano. 1 tablespoon of black pepper. 1 teaspoon of salt. 2 cups of chicken stock. 4 tablespoons of butter. 1 cup of sweet peas. 1 cup of shredded cheddar cheese. Now, as far as the chicken stock, 2 cups, a can is 1 3/4. I measured it. A can is 1 3/4. So you're 1/4 short. So if you'd rather use a one of those 32-ounce boxes, I gotta go get it. You can. Now it only lasts 2 or 3 days in the refrigerator. Any leftover chicken stock. So if you want to save it, you can either put it in ice cube trays, or you can put it in a Ziploc bag, but you gotta lay it flat. Lay it flat down and let it freeze, and then you can thaw it out when you want to use it again. Okay? So let me go get the chicken stock.
Why do I have a hat on?
Damn, I was trying to hit that shit.
That's crazy. Here I come.
Okay. Chicken broth, chicken stock, same thing. Okay. Put this here. All right.
You did. You got it.
So I gave you the ingredients. So if you come on and miss, you have missed. You can go. If you come on late, you can go back and watch it and get the ingredients. Okay. Now 1 cup of sweet peas. It says put it at the end.
Leave me alone, bro.
So and stir it up and eat it warm. So I'm thinking that they're talking about canned, but I don't like canned sweet peas. It's not the taste. It's just because they get all smushy. So I'm using frozen. So I'm gonna put it in. It says 3.5 to 4 hours on high. I was gonna do it 6 to 8 hours on low, but I got late this morning. It took me a little longer at the grocery store. So 3.5 is the lowest. So I'm gonna put it.
Fuck, I almost.
I'll probably put it in about
Get off my day.
the 3 hour mark or the 3 hour and 15-minute mark, because it shouldn't take more than 15 or 20 minutes, something like that, for the frozen sweet peas. Now, as far as the onion, I'm not cutting any up. I'm going to use this. If you don't like onion, don't put any in. We don't like onion, but we don't mind putting a little bit in
That's fucking bullshit.
our recipes. It doesn't. It gives it flavor. Okay. So you can chop up a small onion, about 1 cup, or you can use a bag of frozen onion. Or in the produce section, they have a little container that has fresh, not frozen, fresh onions that's already chopped. You can use that too. Okay. Now, when you use onion, you can use, if you want to use fresh, you can use white onion or the yellow onion. It doesn't matter. Either way. Okay. All right. So the first step in this recipe is add chicken, which I already added the chicken to the crock pot. Now, I don't have the plastic bag because I went to the store this morning early and I forgot to buy some. Add chicken, onion, carrots, celery, rice, garlic, oregano, pepper, salt, chicken stock, and butter in the crock pot. Stir and cover. All right, so everything goes in. Now, it said butter, but, oh, it did say 4 tablespoons of butter. Okay, I thought it didn't say it up there. Okay. So, let me add the onion. I already added the chicken. Let's add the onion. Okay.
Oh, I fucked them up. Good shit. Where am I at? Why am I down here?
Okay, it's frozen. It looks, some of them come out as chunks, but it's okay. No, once the
Oh yeah, I fucked them up. We unlocked them.
Once the crock pot gets hot, it'll get all like regular onion. Okay. All right now. So next says carrots and celeries. So let me put this over here. Now, I already prepped them. That's why I was also a little late. Carrots and celery. I got it all on here. So I'm going to put these into the crock pot. Oops. All right, I dropped a carrot, so all right, let me spread them around, mix them around. All righty. So I got that done. All right, now we want rice. And it was 1 cup of rice. So got the rice right here. Okay, I was about to rinse out my 1 cup dry measure, but this is in here. This my husband's mom had given him a container that had rice, but we put it in the bag and it was inside there. Okay, now it goes up right here. If you look, it says 3/4. Okay, 3/4 where my finger is. But if you fill it all the way up to the rim, that's 1 cup. Okay. I hope 1 cup. I might add a little bit more. Okay, it says 1 cup, but I might go to 1.5. So.
Oh God! Leave me alone. Oh, son of a bitch.
All right, so I put about 1.5 cups. Okay. Just spread it around. Okay. All right, garlic. Let's see how much garlic we need. 1 tablespoon of minced garlic. Okay, you can. I'm gonna take out the butter too. You can cut up fresh garlic if you like, but I'm not. So I'm just gonna grab a spoon. It's 1 tablespoon. It said 1 tablespoon, so let's get one. But just to let you know, 1 teaspoon equals 1. One. Let me see. Let me put that in there first. 1 teaspoon equals 1 garlic. Where does it say that?
Your computer almost killed himself.
1 little minced garlic is 1 teaspoon. Okay? 1 teaspoon, about 1 clove of garlic. Okay?
Wow, you're fucking lying.
All right. So then we want to put in oregano, pepper, and salt. So let's get the oregano.
I'm gonna punch the shit out of him too.
Fuck him up, bro.
I didn't get all these spices pulled out ahead of time. I got the.
You're fucking lying.
Shh.
God damn it. I'm not gonna get
I got the
How do I keep whooping ass and then we just get one hit?
Carrots and celery, but I didn't get. All right, here's the oregano, salt, pepper.
I don't know what all these are.
Okay. So that's it. Okay, oregano.
What is the difference between this, and that?
Just garlic, so I'm gonna rinse the spoon. My son would have just dumped it, but me, I'm a measure person. Sometimes not with salt and pepper, but you know.
I'm fair too.
I know when you really started.
All right, hold on. Let me see. Someone's called. Nobody important. Okay, so for the black pepper, it's 1 tablespoon as well, and 1 teaspoon of salt. But I'm not going to measure those because they're in this, so it's kind of harder to measure. So it's like I'm just going to eyeball what I think 1 tablespoon is, or close enough. It's not coming out in some kind of. All right, that's it.
Well, I need a
For the pepper.
Nothing to go in.
Well, now you got a fucking bird.
Oops. And now the salt is supposed to be 1 teaspoon.
Hey, I saw that fucking rocket.
Okay. So.
Chick me.
I see.
Your guy isn't even doing
All
that.
right.
He's just standing there. Oh no, he did something.
Yeah. So what you
So it's chicken stock and butter. Okay, I'm gonna put the butter first. It was 4 tablespoons. So I'm gonna get this knife. I just cut the carrots and celery with it. So
I'm just stuck in the middle.
You get violated.
okay.
Bro, why can't I never get on the first try? Watch, I want to do it.
I'm fucking a mess real quick. God damn. Why'd you have
I was trying to cut it at the. I cut all 4 and then
just
I went down and cut it at the teaspoon line, so I could spread each teaspoon.
Just shocked myself.
You know, so I could take
Motherfucker, school rocket. I don't want
each one and put it
How do I use it?
paper
Use
off.
my
that
rocket.
too.
Do something.
But after,
Oh, I got a dragon.
all right. So got that.
Bro, you got the worst one.
Okay.
You keep pushing it the fuck out.
Now.
Oh shit.
Put this away.
How come you could do less?
Okay.
I know.
Now the
I just keep shocking myself.
chicken stock. Now in some of the recipes they just pour it and say that was about half thing, and
Oh, what's this? Come on in.
measuring cup doesn't go up here; it goes over here, people.
Whoa.
But
Damn it. I got a second. I'll take it.
some just measure it and say, "Hey, that's about," you know. But I don't.
I won one already, didn't I?
Okay. So.
I was wishing your ass, bro.
This is a 2 cup.
I want to like a new one.
So let's.
Yeah, you serve that you want? I can just keep going random.
You random, but do that for this.
I'm just keep going random characters, so I'm learn how to use them all.
And you can also find a name.
I'm alright with Pikachu and Kirby. Those
Okay,
are
that's
the
about
ones
2 cups.
I like two.
So we are going to pour.
When I used
that
to
in here.
I used to be fucking people up as late.
Okay.
Bro.
So
It's an exercise.
cook on high until the rice has absorbed the broth and the chicken
What the fuck is that? Hey, leave me alone, bro.
is tender.
Mind
Okay.
my own business.
So hold on, guys.
Bow. Oh, is some weed fit that? You want some too, Mario? Ow. Push.
Now
How do you knock him off the map? Where's like there's no.
You just knock them off the side.
it just says cook on high, but it does not
Hey,
say.
You sitting on people, fatty.
Stir it, but I'm just mixing it, trying to see
Like Mario just
because
jumped off you.
I want to make sure there's enough
Oh,
broth.
fuck off.
Which,
Oh, just punching my up.
since it says 3.5 to 4, I'm going to put it on low on 4 hours, and I'm going to check it at the 2-hour mark to make sure that it's not drying out. Okay? Because the rice it doesn't look like it covered the rice, but when you kind of give it a little stir on top, and it looks like the rice was. Okay, so now I'm going to just add a tiny bit more because I think it needs. If you think it needs a little bit more,
What is your percentage have to be?
because you know you just think or you're good at cooking and stuff like that, you can. Now there was some stuff on seasoning on the spoon. I was trying to get it off. Just a little more. You don't want too much. Okay? You really don't want to have too much extra. Okay?
Hey, whoa, bro, chill out, buddy.
All right. So that's it. Alrighty?
Grabbing me.
Huh? What'd you say? Oh, I thought you said something to me, Alvin. I thought my son said something. Okay? So, put that spoon right there.
Huh? I keep trying. Yeah, I keep trying.
Close the broth. Now, the oregano is freeze-dried oregano. Okay? Freeze-dried oregano is from Lighthouse. You can get it from any store. Those are, they have different freeze dried. Oregano, garlic, you know.
Flour. I don't know what it is.
I know Elizabeth's nigh. I keep telling them that.
It's not even that loud.
No, it's one of my friends. She said, tell him to shut up. He has a potty mouth. Yes, please don't curse so much. You realize I am on live, guys. Except for you, Alvin.
What do you mean, especially me?
I hear you more than I hear
fuck
Elizabeth.
Bowser. Oh, my bad.
Please, and even when I'm not on live, all that cursing you do is kind of not good. It's bad. And it's rude. Please don't do that so much cursing.
That's Caillou.
Yes, ma'am, Mom.
Yetta. Fuck him up, Malik.
Sorry, guys. I had to let him know.
Kick his ass. Just one
Oh, let me
shot.
back this up. Put this up a little
Punch
bit.
him once and he's just fucked.
So y'all
He
can
already
see.
won. How do we do that?
Okay, can y'all still see the crock pot? Okay.
Get his ass.
How you doing today, Elizabeth?
Oh, good shit. Oh, no. Oh, good shit. Oh.
How you doing today? I'm almost done. All right, nobody's on YouTube, so let me let you know. I did use oregano. I used salt and pepper. So really it was oregano and salt and pepper. All right, and
I almost fucking died.
there was 4 tablespoons of butter. I cut up, it was supposed to be 3 carrots and 2 stalks of celery. I cut up more than 3 carrots. They were really small in the bag I bought. I'll show you. Where did I put it? Hold on, guys. I don't even know where I put anything. Oh, here it is. See, this was a small bag, and some of the carrots were small, so I used more. And here's the celery. 2 stalks, but I used a little bit more. So it's up to you if you want to use more or less. If you want extra celery, extra carrots, or you want put my. That's what it was. Some of them. If you want extra celery, extra carrot. Okay. Alrighty.
Yeah, you just stay over there. I'll handle it.
All right.
All right.
So, and then what else? 1 cup of rice I put in here. 2 cups of chicken stock, but I put just a tad more. So it might have been up to 1/4 cup extra, but it all depends on if you think it's enough. But don't put too much because you don't want too much liquid. I mean, yes, Crockpot absorbs some, but not a lot. Because when I made Mexican chicken and I had to shred the chicken and stuff, there was no liquid in here, and I was worried that it was going to be dried out the first time I made it. But it's not. The chicken makes so much liquid that there's, you know, it doesn't dry out. Okay, so I put a teaspoon of salt and a tablespoon of pepper. That's what it calls for. But I just, you know, put it in there because it's one of those electric ones, and it's hard to use the electric ones to put on to measure because it'll go everywhere. So I just put it on there. What I thought was good for the pepper and salt. So if you want to do that, and the oregano is 1 tablespoon as well. So if you want to put 1 tablespoon, or you want to put more or less, that's up to you. Or if you just want to put whatever to your liking without measuring, you can do that too. So just to let you know, when it comes to seasonings, you can put them as you like, or you can put the measurements according to the recipe, or just put as you like. And it says servings are 4 to 6 because it's 1.5 pounds of chicken.
How do you still have that thing?
Boneless, skinless, breast.
This thing is building around me. I don't know what to do. I'm trapped.
Wow, you got me the fuck up out of there.
A small onion. It's about 1 cup. And I told you the carrots, celery. 1 cup of rice. It says long grain brown rice, but I put white rice. A tablespoon of minced garlic. You can put a little extra or a little less, depending how you like garlic. A tablespoon of oregano, like I said. You can measure it, or you not measure it, or you can put more or less. And then the pepper, the salt, chicken stock, and 4 tablespoons of the butter. Okay, I cut 4 tablespoons and I cut it into 1 tablespoon pieces and just put it around inside. And a cup of sweet peas and a cup of cheddar cheese. But we haven't got to the sweet peas or the cheddar cheese. Now, somebody asked in the comments under this recipe, because this is not a video recipe like some, could they use frozen peas and carrots? Now, you can. You definitely can use frozen peas and carrots, and just put celery in here.
Fuck up out of here.
Okay? You don't even have to put celery if you don't like celery. But I like celery, but it has to be cooked in a soup or in like a chicken and rice like this. I'm not too famous with eating it, raw like people do with peanut butter. They make the snacks for the kids with the celery stick, and then they spread peanut butter inside. Then they put raisins. It's like ants on a log. Y'all probably heard of that. That's a good snack for kids if they like celery, but I just don't like it that way. Some people like to dip it in peanut butter, like apples and celery and stuff. But I'd rather have it cooked in a soup or in something like this. Anything just makes it soft, So I don't mind. So you can do that, and like I did, you can put more or less carrots and celery. I put a little more because some of them were small. So
remember one you lost, remember?
No, I beat one and you beat one.
I know, but remember one game you lost.
Oh yeah, that's right. Who am I? Oh, I'm Villager. Yeah, Fox.
So
why am I way down here? Like, there's my wife right here, man. She's
and
down here,
it's the same thing with the mince, garlic, and the salt and pepper and oregano. You can put more or less, especially seasonings that are in any recipe. Some recipes don't have measurements. Some do.
Oh fuck! I felt too much.
So
Oh, just lit him up.
you have to decide you want to go with the measurements. I usually do because I'm worried if I don't. But my son, he says heck with the measurements, and he just shakes it in, and there you go. You can do that. It works. I'm a measurement type of person, but sometimes with the salt and pepper, since it's electric, it's hard to measure that. Unless you can stick it or pour it, but it just, comes out. So you know how the electric things work. Let's see. Anybody else come on here? No. Okay. Anybody on YouTube? Nobody. So, and like I was saying earlier, Elizabeth, I have, this is 4 cups. So I've got about 2 cups or 1 3/4 left. So it's lasting 2 or 3 days. But if you want to save it longer because you won't use it like me, I will put it in a Ziploc bag, and then you lay it flat in your freezer and you let it freeze. And you can keep it longer, and then just thaw it out before you're ready to use it. If you want to write on the Ziploc bag before you dump this in there, how much cups is left. Like me, I would probably write about 1 3/4 cups, so I know. And then just thaw it out before time. And if I need more, I can open another one of this, or I can get one of my cans. I have 1 chicken broth in can. That's it. Because I usually am using these now, but because the can is 1 3/4, and they call for 2 cups.
Wow.
Depending, you may need a little more if you think you do. Because it's for flavor and to make sure the rice doesn't get dried out and cooked. Because the rice won't cook well if you don't have it covered. So, sorry guys, someone trying to call. So yeah, and the sweet peas, it says 1 cup on here. I just got 1 bag. I got a small bag like this. So I'm going to measure 1 cup, see how much it is. And if it's only a little bit of peas left, I'm just going to dump them in there. So you're going to have celery, peas, and carrots. Okay?
No.
Let's see.
He jumped and he died.
So that's about it.
I did it.
You can also put this in ice cube trays if I didn't say that.
Hold on.
If you want to put this in ice cube trays and freeze it, you can do that too. I did it once. So just try to remember how many cups was left in here. After it's 4 cups total, but how much you used, and if you used any extra or not, just remember. Okay?
All right, give me someone good again.
And let's see. Anything else I didn't tell you? All right. As far as the rice, it's 1 cup brown rice, but I used white rice. And I did put about a half a cup more just in case. I wasn't sure. But I also know that rice does, I think, double. So you're going to get more than 1 cup. You're going to get more than 1 cup of rice when you when it cooks. But I put about half more, so I put about 1.5. So it's up to you.
What does that do?
All right? And 1.5 pounds of chicken. I did not weigh the rice. It was 2 big breasts and half a breast. So you know what I mean? So 2 big breasts and the third breast I cut in half like that. And I froze 2 big breasts and the half breast together and the other half of the breast with 2 other big breasts. Because I only had like 5 left and you can't evenly wrap them and freeze them. So it would have been 2.5. So 2 breasts and then each. And then took the 5th breast and just butterfly cutted it across and split it. You know how people sometimes do that with thick breasts so they can have like somebody by themselves may cut it in half like that and have 2 pieces for 2 different meals if they only want 1 piece or something like that. So, and there's some meals I have to cut it, like I need 4 pieces, so I take 2 big breasts and I cut it like this, and then sometimes I have to smash it, you know, to make it thin it out. So, you know, it's all what you do. So, and in the end, I will be back about around 6 p.m., 6:30. It takes about 3.5 to 4 hours, and it is 2:45. So let's get this started. I turned it on. I'm gonna put it. It's on high. It's on 4 hours. So 2:45. 6:45 is 4 hours. So it says about 3.5. So about 6:15, I'll be back on, and about 6 o'clock, 5:45, 6 o'clock. 15 to 30 minutes before the 3.5 mark, I'm going to put the peas in. It says when it's done to put the peas in and stir it up and then, you know, eat it warm. Because when they say that, they say sweet peas. I guess they're talking about a can or 2 or whatever makes 1 cup. But mine is frozen because the can, they taste good, they just get too smushy. So I'm using frozen. That's why I'm going to put them in 30 minutes to 15 to 30 minutes ahead of time so they can cook up and not be frozen. They can be hot. Okay? Or I may cook the bag in the microwave and then put them in there. I could do that too. Because I don't want the frozen peas to
It's just like Luigi.
cool the temperature down in the crock pot. So I may cook them to their, like if it says cook it for 5 minutes, I may cook it for like 4 minutes and then put them in the crock pot. So something like that. But if I do that, then I would put it in the microwave at 6 o'clock and then put them in there, and then about 6:15. Check the chicken to make sure it's the right temperature. You want to make sure the rice is done. It says, 3.5 to 4 hours or until the rice has absorbed all the chicken broth, all the liquid, or, 98% of it, But once you put the peas in there, stir it up. Now it says don't stir it too much because you'll make the rice mushy. So don't stir too much, just enough to mix the peas up in the rice, okay? So you want to make sure the chicken is done. It's 165 degrees for the chicken, and make sure the rice is done, okay? So I'll be back about 6:15, 6:30, somewhere around there. So are you cooking tonight, Elizabeth? If you are, what are you making?
You're Elizabeth.
There's another. Yes, it's another lady that has the same name as me. So I'm going to go ahead and end this, and I'm going to end it the way I always end it. And if you see this, part 1, just comment below if you're having dinner tonight, if you're cooking dinner. And if you are cooking dinner, what are you making? And if you're not cooking dinner, what are y'all going to have? Like, it's just going to be free-for-all where everybody cooks for themselves? Or are you going out to eat? Or having leftovers or whatnot? I'm thirsty and it's hard to drink this. Look,
everybody else up.
With that, it was hard to open this. I did the thing and it just opened it very little, so I kept going back to take it off. And I took a knife and kind of went around it.
Just
And
eliminated right
I didn't
away.
do this side
I
because it's
think-
bent in. I didn't want it
It's
to
like
fall
6
in.
on
So.
one.
Yeah. My husband brought 2 of these home from work.
Yeah, 2 need to retire at this point, bro.
No,
And I guess
Like,
either it
five
was
for
like that or he
like
dropped
the
it. I don't
past
know.
4, 6 years, whatever.
I'm really afraid of this.
So,
There's like over top.
yeah. So I'm going to clean up,
I mean, some people-
sit down and relax for the rest of the day. Well, for a few hours till it's time to walk my dog and then relax again until it's time to come back to you guys. So I'll be back here around 6:15, 6:30. Normally, if this was a day my husband worked, he's off tonight. I would have had to get this in earlier. I tried to start dinner at 5 so he has time to eat it, but he's off, so it's okay. So I'm gonna end this live the way I end all lives. I appreciate anybody who's come on, and I appreciate anybody who will watch the replay later on. All right, nobody on you. Same with you, YouTube. And I want y'all to stay positive. Do what you need to do. I know I didn't do my positive word of the day yesterday or today. I'm sorry. I apologize. Yesterday I just forgot and ran out of time. Today, I went to the store. We caught the bus about 7 something this morning. Didn't get home till
Finn slides into the ring. Somehow turns both
probably
of his
10
quads.
something. Took me forever in the
That
store.
fucking turned both of them.
Plus,
When
my
Vince
husband
scored
left the
both of
store
his
and walked
quads.
over to his mom's job, which, well, he said he ran, but it's like probably 3 or 4 blocks, maybe 5, I don't know, down the road from the Walmart we went to. Because he called her and because we were gonna take a Lyft or Uber home, because we took the bus there and we were gonna take the bus home, but it's too many bags. Not a lot of bags, but too many for the bus. So he called his mom because she was at work by the time we were leaving the store. She said fine, so he walked over there from Walmart. And I waited there with the cart, and then he came back. Because, it's like probably 4 or 5 blocks from Walmart to her job. So, yeah, and he's gone now, taking her back the car. And usually when he takes her back the car, he doesn't have to take the bus home. She usually drops him back off at home and then goes on her way. So, yeah.
Our money's on Mark.
But that's usually Friday or Saturday that we use her car, something if we need to. But yeah. So y'all stay positive, and I love you guys. And thank you for coming on. And please share. Please share this live if you can. Please share. And please share a lot of my other posts, like the post that says I was coming on today. Please share that. Even though I already came on, it also tells what time I'm coming on tonight. So somebody who missed this can watch this and then come watch tonight. Or watch tonight and then watch the first part later on, if they don't see the post in time. So, or they may see the live tonight and then didn't realize that there was a live earlier. So please share that. And whatever other comments you see, please share, people. All righty? Please share. I appreciate everybody who shares any of my posts, my lives, anything like that. All right? And please heart all my posts, not like heart, and comment at least 3 words or more on my posts. All right, for this page. I would like you to do the same thing for my other page, Elizabeth's Life, and share and heart my reels as well. I don't have a bonus on the other page yet. I don't know if they're going to give it to me on both pages, but in case they do, if you start doing that stuff now, they might give it to me sooner. Plus, I might get the ads that go on my reels, or the ads that go on my lives and stuff like that. All those ads that make you money from Facebook, not just stars and bonuses. I might get that sooner as well. Plus, I've got to get at least 60,000 minutes. 60,000 minutes. and 5,000 followers to be able to get the ads. There's two different kind of ads. One is where they invite you. The other one is where you got to get 5,000 followers and 60,000 minutes viewed on your lives. So far, on this one, I think it's 24,000 some hundred. So I've got about 6,000 something. Six. Sorry guys, that was a Amber Alert. I've got those set. I just need 6,000 something more, and I'll be halfway to 60,000. I'll be at 30,000. So I'm getting it there. And my Elizabeth's Life, it doesn't have as many minutes, but it does have a good amount, like 10 or 15,000, which is a lot better than I was getting before. It was only staying at like 1,000, or so it's doing a lot better. But let's just get followers too. If you know anybody who you think might like my page, please invite them. Please invite them. And if you happen to come upon this live and you're not following me, please do. I would greatly appreciate it. And just let me know and I'll follow you back. Okay? And I'll engage with you back as well if you engage with me. All right? And have a wonderful rest of your day and evening. And remember to comment below what you're having for dinner, if you're cooking, and if you're not, what are y'all doing? All right? Love you guys. See you tonight around 6:15, 6:30. Bye, Facebook. Bye, YouTube. Love you guys.